Welcome to the Champions League Game Week 7 roundup. This was a great game week. We got a few of the guys on here. We have a special guest here today. You guys have asked for a Tottenham fan. He is here in the building. Let's introduce Harry. One time for Harry. Finally, they finally get a win and we find a Tottenham fan from somewhere.
Hey, finally, just saying, I can't really get onto any podcast because we're going to get rinsed. But right now, we are winning. We're at top 8 in the group. So come on, man. I'm here just for 1 week, hopefully. More to come.
Tottenham finally got a win, so Harry's here. We got some of the regular guys in here. Naeem ducking, of course, we got Charlie ducking. But we'll get through to their teams anyway. But there's only one great place to start. It's with you guys dropping a like and subscribing and letting us know in the comments your thoughts on this game week and have the notification bell turned on so you're notified when we upload. But now, what you guys have been waiting for. Bradz! Tell me, some guys go to Norway early on in the day and they think to themselves, yeah, it's going to be an easy win up in Norway. Haaland's back home, things of that nature. And then Bodo Glimt hit them with 2 goals, hit them quickly. And they ended up winning that game 3-1. It got to the point they had to refund tickets. Now, I've never seen a team refund tickets for a 3-1 loss in my life. But they ended up doing that. That was the worst defensive display I think I've seen from Man City under Pep Guardiola, probably ever. Bodo Glimt giving them their first win in the Champions League. Bradz,
you know what
happened?
I thought Man United was bad. I really did. I thought that was our worst performance this season. But then we hit Norway. You know what I mean? The Norwegian striker, he comes back home. And what does he do? He stinks up the whole flipping pitch, brother. Not just that. I don't want to single a guy out. Because, actually, yeah, let me single guys out. Let me single guys out right now, yeah? Max Elaine, brother, you make one mistake. You do the same thing 20 minutes later. Not even that. That's number 1. Number 2, Rico Lewis. I don't want to see this guy kick a ball for my club ever again. On my life, he belongs in the championship. I don't want to see this happen once again, yeah? Now, let's talk about the midfield. Foden. You guys know how much I love Foden, bro. I mean, the most technical player in the world.
We know.
Most technical player in the world. But where has he gone? The guy is missing. Not doing anything every single game. I think since he scored, he hasn't done anything in the last, 5, 6, 7 games, bro. I don't know where he is gone, yeah? Now, to Johnny Reinders, this guy couldn't shoot to save his life, yeah? He had so many opportunities, and he couldn't do nothing. Not to mention, wait, who was it? Rodri.
Red card. 2 yellows. Two yellows quick. 2 yellows quick.
2 yellows in 30 seconds. 2 yellows in 30 seconds.
Ballon d'Oro.
This is meant to be our leader. This is meant to be our Ballon d'Or candidate. Not even candidate, Ballon d'Or winner. And this is what he's doing, losing his head.
He's got 1 knee to be.
No, he doesn't. He's fine.
One knee. Yeah.
But I'm gonna cut him a bit of slack. You know why? Because he was left to be drowning in that midfield. How can a man perform when he's got these donuts behind him? How can he perform when he's got these donuts in front of him? Like there's no way. He was left out to dry, bro. He was left out to dry. He couldn't do nothing. Every time he tried to intercept something, there was another free man. There was more space behind him on the left or the right or in front of him. The guy was being hung out to dry, bro. It was painful. It was a painful watch. And yes, he did get the red card, but that's because other people are not holding their position well enough. Now, let's move on to the wingers.
Wait, how are we letting him get away with this? So Rodri got sent off and it's other people's fault.
Mom,
Let him land. I want to hear what else. I want to hear what else is going. Let him land.
If you know football and you watch the game, you will understand what I'm talking about.
Go on, bro. Who else are you going to talk about? Who else are you going to talk about?
The comments. You will understand what I'm talking about. Because people can't hold their stupid positions, Rodri has to compensate. When he compensates, look what he does. He fouls. Because what else is he meant to do? How is he meant to stop other players? Now, let's move on to the wingers. This is the game where we had Phil Foden and Ryan Cherky playing wingers. We were doomed from the start. Brother.
Cherky,
where the hell was Doku?
Cherky had a good game.
Cherky, yeah, I'll get on to that. Because there's 2 people that I feel so sorry for in this club right now. Because they are playing with all their heart. They are playing for this badge. Yeah? It's Ryan Cherky, the guy that got the goal. The way he striked it, it looked like it was pure anger. He struck the ball with anger. intent. He was like, F this, bro. No one wants to do nothing. Let me just shoot outside the box and try to get us back into the game. But what happens? Bodo Glimt not only scores 2, but they also score a banger. A banger. Cut inside. Little step over, cut inside, top bins. This man right here, he had no flipping chance.
Bro was doing jumping jacks.
Chance, bro.
But for the first one, he was doing jumping jacks.
He was. But I don't want to blame him. Because this man has been doing everything for us. Everything for us. How many attempts, how many shots has he saved? Like, what else do you want him to do, bro? This is shambles. This back foot is going to give me an aneurysm, bro. Like, I can't do this anymore. Week in, week out, we're getting smokes, bro. In 2026, we haven't won a game. One game, bro.
You beat Exeter and Newcastle. You beat them too.
I don't care about them Carabao Cup, bro. I don't care. That don't count. That Mickey Mouse trophy, that don't count. I'm talking about Premier League and Champions League, these big competitions.
My bad.
And we haven't won a game, bro. Not to mention, we're not scoring. Haaland, goalless in 6 games. Foden, he's meant to be our outside the box specialist, not scoring. Turkey, he's the only one scoring and creating. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. I don't know what else
I asked you this question yesterday, so I want to ask you again. Does Foden get into your strongest starting 11?
Yes, he does.
So what is your attack in your strongest 11?
Okay, so we have Haaland up top.
Yeah.
We have Doku on the left. We have Semenyo on the right. We have Turkey in the 10 and Foden on the right-hand side playing the 8.
So does that mean
Rodri advanced state.
So Rodri's on the island in the middle. Is that one by himself?
Yes. Yes. When we get Nunes back, then it'll be fine. It will be fine. Mark Gay, he's behind as well. It'll be fine.
So Nunes is the. So what happened to AK-45 first of all? What happened to Nico O'Reilly? Like, bro.
Give Nico O'Reilly. I can't like Nico O'Reilly didn't play the worst.
Yeah, he
had an alright game. The only two people that can keep their head up high is Cherky and O'Reilly. Them two, I saw that game. I said fair enough to them two. Everyone else, no.
Rodri is not going to save you with one, bro. Foden needs to get out, bro. I'm done with it. I need to tell you, bro. Space, bro. You need to know it's over.
You lose balance with Foden in the team. You lose a lot of balance because he's not physically dominant. He's not the tallest. He's creative.
No, he's just not on form.
He doesn't have space. He doesn't do much.
That's true. I agree with Bradz though. I think he's still decent.
Yeah, so then if he's not in form, Harry, what do you do to a player that's not in form? Tell me what you do. What do you do to the player that's not?
You're right.
The thing is, my team don't even have 11 players on the fucking pitch, you know. So like, I can't like you can't like. I would take anyone. I would take anyone, man. Like,
he ain't picky.
Come on, bro.
No, but
I'm like, I don't even have capacity, of players. Like 11 players, like we're playing 17-year-old. I mean, I know him personally, like he's my bro, but like mostly, like you're playing 17-year-old. Yeah, you got all of them like injured, bro. Like save our club, man. Someone needs to save our club.
Listen, but Bradz, I'll be honest.
We'll get onto you though. We'll get onto you.
If you play one midfielder though, if you play one midfielder, Rodri. What about like Bernardo Silva? What about obviously Reinders? Who's gonna support him in the midfield? Where's the stability in midfield?
Okay, you know what? Realistically, I think we need to go back to the 4-3-2-1. No, what was it?
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
So he's gonna play alongside Rodri. Foden can't play that position because he don't defend.
Nico has to come back, but he's injured. You know what I mean? It's not looking good, bro. Reinders as well. I think we need to drop him, man.
How's this guy, by the way? How's the guy? Khrushchev, how's he playing?
Hey, Kusanov, he's been good recently, but the last game, you know what it is with Max Lane and Kusanov. Max Lane is too inexperienced when it comes to playing alongside an aggressive centre back who likes to push forward. You know what I mean? Kusanov, he's very a stuck-in player. He likes to get forward, sometimes intercept. You know what I mean? Getting those tackles, those shoulder to shoulder 50-50s. That's what he likes to do. So he needs someone next to him that's very composed, calm, collected. Mark Gay. But that's what I'm saying. He needs one of those defenders. And Max Lane, I'm sorry, bro. The guy, he got recalled from Watford. He's not good enough, man. He's not good enough. He can play our cup games. He can play our weak Premier League games. But these are, I don't know, man. Champions League is different. These guys, these Norwegian brothers, they came to play. You saw it. Like, there was no doubt in their mind that they could take the game to us. And they did. Two goals in 30 minutes?
But I've got a question though. You know when Arsenal fans were, of course, talking about injuries having an impact on their season. And then obviously guys laughed at us saying excuse FC. Do you now understand the severity of impacts of injuries? Are you now finally understanding why injuries can have an impact on your season?
But it goes back to what I said to Thierry on the real life podcast. Pep said, a wise man once said, Pep Guardiola, he said, if you have injuries, your team is not ready. And it's not ready. We're not ready to win anything this season.
That is the most stupid thing I've ever
It's
heard.
not
stupid.
It's not stupid. It's not stupid. Because when you're
ACL, was he just not ready for the season? Like,
yes, he wasn't ready. Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Bro, it was an impact.
It wasn't ready.
I think that's the thing. That no team is ready. There's no team is ready.
Got injured. We won nothing. That's what I told you, bro.
See how these Arsenal always sneak themselves into these combos for no reason.
It was an honest question though. Do impacts impact your season? And he said yes.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But you know what? But we gotta give them credit. Hughes scored 2 goals. First 2 goals in the Champions League, and then another banger by Haig. Hey, Norway and Bodo Glimt. Congrats, bro. You know you took them from 36, and now they have an opportunity to somehow get playoff football. Like they could go to the next round. Congratulations to
let
City.
me tell you all, bro. You know, like when we play against Bodo Glimt this season in Champions League, man, we were 2 goals behind, but we did not do the City way. You know, we stick through. You know, 2-2. But I can't lie, like I've heard like their pitch is Astro, bro.
Yeah,
I think they're playing Astro, innit?
Did he play them last season in the Europa League?
Yeah. So like they upgrade. They're good, but you guys should do better. You're not complete squad, but you should do better, man.
Apparently, it ended in November.
Yeah.
So they had.
Yeah, they did.
But you know what it is, Bradz?
Bradz
also need to
they've been playing friendly games, bro. Friendly games.
Bradz,
and we could have beaten this joke, man.
I need to let you know, Bradz. Apparently the capacity of the whole place is smaller than the Etihad. Just before we move on, I heard.
Yeah, they probably get more fans.
No, those are low blows, bro.
My bad. That right there, that was on me. But let's move on. Another team played away from home, but they went to Milan, and everyone thought it was gonna be a haram game, but it wasn't. And guess what? They are now 7 games unbeaten in the Champions League. The only team to have 100% win record, and that is the Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus, in the first, half an hour, ever said, hey, Jokeres, it's time to learn Spanish, brother. It's time to learn any other language because you're going to get benched for the United game. But then he scored when he came on. But Gabriel Jesus with a brace against Inter Milan. Now, Arsenal and Bayern Munich are the only 2 teams that secured themselves top 8 in the Champions League. Arsenal probably secured themselves first because they're going to beat Real Madrid. Thierry, what's your thoughts on the game?
Por la uno!
Nah, you're taking the piss.
Bro. Bring it home, dude. I'm telling you, man, now, fam. Did you see the way we bopped Inter Milan off the park? By the way, Inter Milan needed this win. We heavily rotated and still dunked on them 3-1, bro. We still dunked on them 3-1, bro. Mikel Arteta, you are a genius. I don't care, bro. Yeah? The way we played was sensational. Gabriel Jesus showing his poacher, bit of his game now, bro. Yeah? Before the ACL injuries, it wasn't really there that much. But now the poacher ability showing, fam. Yeah? He said he's going to come back, and he has. What a finish for the first goal. And then the set piece again, ole. Barca, come here now. Yeah, Wallace, bro. Visca, Barca, all of that, bro. I need to face you, bro. I need it, bro. In my veins. You being everyone else. Bayern, Madrid, PSG, Inter. We being them all, bro.
Not us, though.
Huh? We've been.
Well, let's get past you. Don't worry. We'll get to your team. We'll get to your team.
Bro. But yeah, I can't lie. I'm very, very gassed with the way we played. As again, heavily rotated. Christian Mosquera and William Saliba. How incredible were they peak, bro? Insanity. Mosquera to just come back from injury after being up for 2 months and immediately getting one start straight in, no minutes beforehand, and absolutely just having a great game, bro. Thuram and Esposito coming on afterwards. Great hold-up players, bro. You fling them the ball, they will do damage. But outside of that, for me, I really think Mosquera defended well today. Saliba on the ball showing his quality, broski. Zubamendi doing okay. To be honest, Inter Milan did score an absolute banger, right? It was going to do nothing.
Bro, Zubamendi closed him down though, but nothing you could do about it. He just didn't make his body bigger. That was it.
I think for that one, Zubamendi was too slow, man. He was too slow to close him down, bro. I think he could have gone before. He hesitated a little bit, in my opinion. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, we won 3-1, bro. Again, as you mentioned, 7 wins in 7 games. The club record. We've never won 7 consecutive games in the Champions League, bro. Yeah?
Listen.
This is what we're doing.
I feel like Yeah, I feel like Inter Milan fell off. Like first of all, like, I don't even think
Oh
it's
yeah, they're fine.
like I think they fell off.
It's not
I think
good.
they fell off, and at the same time, I just can't wait for obviously like the semis or whatsoever. Someone's gonna like trash you because everyone knows these 8 games you're gonna have it. You're gonna have it, enjoy it, and
Right,
then
when the
people
knockout
actually gonna
starts,
When the
yeah,
knockout starts,
exactly.
All I'm gonna
But the
say, all I'm
knockout,
gonna say
brother.
is, all
Bradz,
I'm gonna say is,
everyone knows. Last season, they say again. Last season, they were like, "We're gonna win it all, man." Last season, we're gonna win it all. Nothing.
Bro.
Remember what happened with PSG though? PSG,
Yeah,
20,
exactly.
20th
Exactly.
in the group
Yeah.
stage.
exactly.
Came to the knockouts, they won it.
Exactly.
Okay.
When it
Exactly.
matters, when the cookie has to crumble, Arsenal crumble. We'll
Absolutely,
see how you
bro.
perform in a
Keep it
few
crumble,
months.
bro.
Alright, listen,
Have your fun,
boys,
man.
boys.
Genuinely have your fun, but I'm just gonna let you know. 2 seasons ago, when we returned to the Champions League quarterfinals, last season semi-finals. I'm seeing a progression here, bro. And I'm
Finals.
seeing a final, blood. And finals, we don't flipping lose, bro.
Hey, the deal is, there's a couple of individuals that we need to talk about, and that is Lewis Skelly and Martinelli. Now let's start with Martinelli. That assist to Victor Gyökeres in the build-up, Trivela pass, brother. I'm gonna give it up to you, brother. Trivela pass is insane, and of course Lewis Skelly. Now, he's been getting slated this season for obviously somehow during preseason he didn't look great. During the season he kind of got dropped. Obviously Calafiori. Now obviously he's been playing more cup games. But that was a great performance from Lewis Skelly. Somebody needs to give him his credit, man. What a performance from Lewis Skelly. Eze looked distraught coming off in the 60th minute. He looked sad. Thierry, what do you think about that? What do you think about Eze?
I think he needs a run of games. Okay, he needs a run of games. The Champions League, but you see the way we played in the Champions League, though. It's a breath of fresh air. The space that we have, Eze can definitely manipulate stuff there, bro. He can definitely do big stuff there. Just needs a run of games in the Premier League. When he gets to the Champions League, he'll do his thing, fam. And yeah, I think Eze he'll be better, bro. But Noneri's going on loan now, so there's less pressure off Eze and all of this stuff, bro. So I think you can just focus. But there's one player I want to talk about that I think we've left out, bruv. You see Bukayo Saka, bruv, yeah? You man probably going to think, oh, he didn't play well. Watch the game, bro. That first 45 minutes,
Strings.
Bro. I saw Inter, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. You see that 0 GA performance that Yamal had, bro? Saka, it's just about there as well, bro. I'm telling you, fam. DeMarco got... It was unbelievable, bro. It was unbelievable, bro.
He had him on strings.
Please don't let him get away with that. Please, Harry and Bradz, don't let him get away with that. Come on, man. Look what this guy's saying. Oh, okay, I heard of Yamal comparison. Don't let him get away with this.
No,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep talking. I'm just gonna keep throwing my phone, bro. They're just talking like blah 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 in it, bro.
Bro, calm down. I didn't say he's better than Yamal because I said that on my socials and people are trying to say I didn't say he's better than Yamal. I just said that performance against Inter Milan, bro. Saka was serious, fam. Probably one of his.
I didn't say that, but I did say that.
Nah, but you know, we need to give
if we're being realistic, like I saw that performance as well by Saka, and like we talk about, you know how nowadays we're always talking about GA and we're obsessed with it. Obsessed with it, but like there's a lot of other things, other aspects of football where people don't take into consideration, especially if they don't watch the games. You can't get this stuff from highlights, you know what I mean? And Saka was performing very well. I'll give him that. He was taking on his man. He was creating spaces. He was dragging players out. It was a good performance from him. It was unfortunate for him not to get a goal on assist. But Lamine Yamal comparisons, Thierry, come on, man.
Not as a player. I'm just talking about his performance.
Yeah, I hear
it. You gotta give Arsenal credit. Right now, they're showing why they're top of every single thing that they're on right now. The squad depth is immense because Arteta can rotate the squad and no one skips a beat in that team. So Arsenal, we're in January. By the way, Sarri's just been a bit petty because he's not involved in any conversations when it comes to like being at the top of the Premier League title races. Not in the Carabao Cup, that FA Cup and Champions League. He's there. He's
to the Champions of England, by the way. No, we're talking to the Champions of England. You're talking to the Champions of England.
The worst champions, by the way. The worst. Your run's about to end, by the way. How many we got? We got more Premier Leagues than you.
Spurs got Europa League. Man City got a Champions League. Liverpool got a Champions League. What have you got? Oh, we won the flipping Super Cup. Whatever it's
my-
called.
Hey,
Cup Winners'
hey,
Cup.
hey,
Oh,
as you guys can
oh,
see, hey, you guys can see, you guys can see what type of man Sarab is. He's a man that just likes to try and dig, try and get rage. After on top of every chart, bro, we're not entertaining you. We're on top of everything. But you know what? We will entertain the fact that you guys did beat Marseille 3-0. And I can't lie, very good performance from Liverpool. Mo Salah, I can't lie, he had a couple chances. Should have scored that day, should have. But that free kick from Szoboszlai, brother, that right there is why you put someone behind the wall, bro, laying down. Because that right there for Szoboszlai, he said, every single one was jumping. And he beat the keeper. Great performance. Cody Gakpo towards the end. Even, well, good finish. No one thought he still had it in him. And then, of course, there was an own goal as well in that game. Sorry, bro. What happened in that game, man? That was a great performance.
I think great is a bit of a stretch because I watched the game as a whole. I didn't think it was a great Liverpool performance. It was very similar to what I've seen from Liverpool last year, especially the back end where we're just picking up results rather than performing great like we were in the first half of last season. Marseille they're a decent side. They've got dangerous players. Mason Greenwood is definitely the one you have to look at. He's a really, really good player, and he's been one of.
I think he had a good game.
You think he had a good game?
He's the only one on that team
I think he had a good game, man.
Yeah, but it was, especially the first half, it was very cagey. Like no team was really going at it. Even until the 60th minute, it was not really any team really going for it. And the difference between Liverpool and Marseille ultimately is the quality of players that Liverpool have. You know, see Wirtz, you see Salah, you see Ekitike, he had an offside goal, probably should have scored a few goals. Szoboszlai's free kick. We're going to get onto Szoboszlai as well. And Gakpo with the finish. Generally speaking, the reason why Liverpool won yesterday was not because of a great performance. It was because of they have better quality than Marseille in the team as a whole. And that ultimately what separates Liverpool from Marseille yesterday. And again, with the free kick happened with Dominic Szoboszlai, I kind of knew he was going in. I saw, because for me, Szoboszlai is much better taking free kicks when he's further behind because he likes to make the ball dip and it goes. It was very close. So I said he has to go under the wall. But I thought Salah would have taken it or Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz didn't take it. Szoboszlai puts it under the wall and Liverpool lead. And from then on, when Liverpool are 1-0 up at half time as well, they very rarely lose. And then it just went on Frimpong, by the way, Jeremy Frimpong, Bradz, used to be at Manchester City. You look at him at Liverpool now, a matured player. Yes, people say he's not a right back. People say he can't defend. But from what I saw yesterday, he is a brilliant fullback. He gets in behind, he dribbles, he's dangerous. Yeah, he's not the biggest, but I like players that bring a bit of pace to a team. And I think what Liverpool's team lack is pace and Frimpong
And energy. Yeah.
The Rip, do you think Frimpong, because I see Frimpong's performance like recently and obviously with this match, do you think he's more like a European game player? Because I think he can't really play in Prem that much, that physical,
week in, week out,
kind of like week in, week out. I feel like because I saw him play, against obviously Marseille. I think Marseille Stadium is like very, it's energetic, and obviously going away to there is so different, like so hard and difficult. And the fact that he ball out well, I think there's some reason that it's because of how Marseille play, which allows him space to go up front, do that like turkey. But is that mean that he's more like a European player because kind of like Prem is not for him, man? I just can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Prem's not for him, but you can see that his profile of player, the attributes he has, he's the type of player that thrives on open space because he's so quick. Yeah. He likes to be on the byline. When you're against low blocks, you very rarely get that because it's very compact, and then you try to cross into the box, you just get cleared away. Especially against like a team like Burnley or a team that sits behind the ball for 90 minutes of the game. Burnley's a bad example, but like Fulham, if Fulham come to Anfield, they're not really going to be playing. I'd like to see that. I don't think Frimpong would be getting the space that he would get at Marseille away or a Bournemouth away, who like to play expansive, open football. So yes, to an extent, I would agree, but you have to just commend the player that plays well, and Frimpong is doing that for Liverpool, and he's really been impressive since he's come back from injury. Both fullbacks, by the way.
The defense did well too.
Virgil van Dijk, he's got the best dual success in the air in Europe. Is better than, and I'm hearing names like Saliba, Gabriel, set piece again, ole, Bastoni. But Virgil van Dijk, they say he's washed. They say he's finished. They say Saliba's the best in the world. They say Gabriel's the best in the world. But quality always remains, no matter what form players in. Like you say about Phil Foden, quality never disappears. With his experience marshalling that back four, Van Dijk and Gomez, they ran it back, 1920 style. They ran it back. Title-winning season, running it back.
Okay.
Back four was solid.
Alright, hey, Terry, don't bite. Terry, don't bite, bro. Don't bite, Terry. Nah, don't bite, man.
Thank you.
Look, Harry, we're about to get to your team right now, but Bradz, we're halfway through the video. What would you like for them to comment, and what's the like goal? So we know the real
Hey,
ones are watching.
let's do 500 likes because it's an online app. Let's do it, man. Come on, for the sake of my dignity, for the sake of my feelings. Guys.
I comment tough night in Norway. That's what I want to do. That's all I want to see. Just comment tough night in Norway.
I got a better one. Norway, Man City lost again.
Oh, hey, that's even better. No way, Man City lost. Hey, I like that even more. Harry, we're talking about Liverpool, who also got a win. Another team you got to win was your one. Surprise win. Man. And by the way, I was looking at the table. Liverpool are 4th in the Champions League table. Tottenham are 5th in the Champions League table. I don't know how they got there. But if they get a win in their last game, they have secured themselves top 8. Somehow, some way. And they played against Borussia Dortmund. Kept the clean sheet. What happened in that game, Harry?
Bro, I can't lie, man. This is something else, man. Obviously, with that loss against West Ham at home a couple of days ago, and then a couple of days after we play Champions League, you know, I think since last season after winning, you know, the European trophy that, you know, Arsenal never win. And basically, you know, I just feel like, you know, our players just don't give a flying, flipping feck about, you know, about local league, mate. Like, they just feel like Prem is just like, you know, just like that 9 to 5, you know. They just want to go... They just want to go out and have fun in the European night, you know.
Harry, next time you don't keep it PG, bro. We're going to have to send you off, brother. Next time you don't keep it PG.
Okay, I got you with Lucas Bergvall, man. I got you with Lucas Bergvall.
What kind of Uno reverse is that?
Lucas Bergvall,
continue about the game.
PG, but yeah, comment below, PG available, PG Harry. Yeah, thank you, 500 likes as well. And
talk about the blood cut game, bro.
Yeah, now I'm just settling in, bro. Hey, that's how we talk, man. You know, Spurs, we talk about poetry, good vibes. Basically, just gonna say top performance by Wilson Odobert, you know, absolutely, you know, blistering pace, you know, especially the second goal where he just like one step, you know, go through the left back and then literally just send a cross ball to one of the most bizarre finish in Solanke, you know, back heel to back heel to back heel. Like, I don't know what trick shot, what is that, but that goes in, bro, hit the 1P celebration, you know, pure vibes. Do that thing, you know, like, that's cool. But I can't lie, that is definitely not Frank Ball. Like, that first half is definitely not Frank Ball. We're still attacking. We take possessions. We go up front. It's not sit back and counter. So I can't lie, like, it's something that I find it quite bizarre, especially with, you know, how Tottenham is working. Like, I don't think Frank is actually, you know, like, the players are not listening to Frank. They're just playing their own ball. They're playing their own game, just like last year with Ange, you know, they just play their own in the individual, you know, like, effort to win the game. Which second half is more defensive. Obviously, we'll win 2-0. And obviously, the red card in first half changed a lot. But you know what? I think a lot of people say Premier League is washed, man. But we're playing against Dortmund. Like, people love their team, love their game. You know, we got Joe Bellingham. That people think it's the next star. You know, obviously Bellingham 2.0. Bro can't even touch a ball, man. He was so bad in the whole game. Bro was like in the sideline, touched the ball, missed it, and then people just clap him off. Like, you know, welcome back to UK.
You think the name is carrying him?
I think very much so. Like, I can't see anyone balling out in Dortmund. Even Adeyemi looks mid.
But you got a new striker,
that's the thing. Like, you
got a new striker.
Yeah,
like, you got a new striker, Romero.
You know, because we were trying to buy him, like, what, 2 weeks ago, say like 60 million for him to make him play here and do nothing. Bro, man. Bro got exposed straight ahead, though.
Oh, listen,
but Solanke coming back, you know, Romero, as you say, we got a new striker peak, you know, we got Romero, we got big Kevin Danso throwing, you know, throw-ins and being so solid. I think he's the man of the match, man, Kevin Danso. And Kolo Muani can be benched forever. He don't really even take a touch. He don't even, like, take... He was so, like, passive, you know. He never pushed... Counter, don't run, miss a 1v1. Xavi having good balls. He just missed everything. I think he has to go, blood.
He actually said he has to go. But let's go switch to another team in England. He's not here to talk about it, so I will. They had 20... How many shots did they have? 21 shots.
It was a battering.
Astaghfirullah type of game I saw over there, Chelsea versus Paphos. I'll be honest. That game right there, I don't know what I was watching. I tuned in and I said to guys, because I was watching the goal show, so I was tuning in and I was looking at Chelsea. I'm thinking, they're having so many opportunities, but they just can't score. And then Liverpool once winning 3-0. I was like, you know what? Let me switch over there. I saw one corner go in. I saw Caicedo header and I said, for God's sake, bro, it's game done now. I was really hoping they were going to drop points there. But then, of course, Moses Caicedo did what he needed to do. Chelsea got their win. It was a standard procedure type of game. Let's be honest here. Nothing else took place in that game. It was a battering and Paphos just
I wish they lost, man. I wish they lost. They would have made our loss so much less embarrassing.
A draw would have done it, but they ended up winning that game and they just clinched 8th spot in the Champions League. I'll give them their credit where it deserved. They got their win. It took a while.
I think Caicedo is like top 5 midfielder like right now in the world. Like I start feeling like that.
3. I think he's the best midfielder in the Premier League.
5. No, Prem. I think Rice, Caicedo. I have to be Rice, man. I think Rice is well.
He is a nasty rage baiter. Hey, listen. You know what is rage bait used to be fun. Like you can't keep doing it all the time. You got to slide. Look at Bradz. Bradz slides it in sometimes and gets a reaction. You can't do it all the time.
No, what's
the Rick wants us to do well in our short form, man. He just want to rage bait everything, bro. He just like do it, man.
The worst part is you say it after. You say, God, TM, bite. That's what you said afterwards.
Second.
No, you look at his face, though. Look at his face. You look at his face.
As Harry was saying, Moises Caicedo is an incredible player. I'll give him his credit.
But you know what? Charlie would not be happy with that performance.
Yeah.
If he was here, he would go more in depth, guys. You guys know he would go more in depth. But Chelsea only 1-0 to Paphos. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. They look like they were struggling to create chances. Like, yeah, you said 20-something shots, but where did those shots end up?
Only 7 on target. 7 on target.
Hey, bro, they're useless, mate. It's just useless.
Well, Bradz.
It's the lack of quality.
Yeah, Paphos.
No, especially how much they pay for, the whole squad. Obviously, they pay like 50 million, 60 million for Zhao, and then like they just got terrible.
He's a weird one. He's a weird one because sometimes he plays good. Yeah, sometimes he plays good. Sometimes he plays bad. He's kind of inconsistent at being inconsistent. I mean, he's consistent at being inconsistent. You know what I mean? It's a weird one with João Pedro. I don't know what's kind of wrong with him, but I don't think his player profile fits Chelsea to a team.
Yeah, they need a talisman. I think it's like a drop type of player. I think maybe Gyökeres is actually better than Chelsea.
Yeah, just like that.
That's the reason.
Listen,
I'm learning from you now.
Yeah, listen, he's learning. He's learning. But just like that, let's go over to Spain because there's a team that put, let's say, belt to ass over there in Spain. 6-1 against Monaco. Now, there's an individual who goes by the name of Kylian Mbappe who will break the Champions League record unless something happens. 11 goals in 6 games. He got himself 2 goals.
He pisses me off.
There's another individual that needs credit. Vinicius Jr. had an incredible game himself. He was cooking. Guys,
I'm not having that.
Guys want to give Vinny credit.
One good performance in 45 million games.
But he was cooking.
I'm not having it. Yeah, he was doing well. Fair play to him, but still.
Oh, and
hey, look at Thierry. I know Thierry. You're lucky Willis is not here, Thierry. You're lucky Willis is not here. Go on, glaze him.
Hey, listen, you have free reign. Talk about Bellingham. Go for it.
Hey, alcohol who, bro? Yeah? Alcohol what? All these rumors. Do this, do that, bro. Best midfielder in the world. He's still doing his thing. I don't care, bro. Wallace can hold it. I swear, bro. Always just like, hey, come on. Everything to 6-1. Yeah. Real Madrid. Yeah. They are what? Where are they in the Champions League right now?
I will check that for you right now.
They're in third place. Third place.
Bro. Wallace, fam. Focus on your team because your team are going to get onto you soon. And Real Madrid's in that terrorist, and it's not looking good for you, man, because of something that happened to one of your favourite players.
Yeah, so, I was just going to say.
We'll get on to that.
We'll get on to that straight after. Talk about the Real Madrid game.
Bro, did you see that? Did you see, man, the way these men were pressing, bro? Yeah. Off the ball, bro. Arbeloa. What are you doing to these players? I saw Mbappe run 55 kilometers back, bruv, in full. I never saw him do that under Ancelotti or under Xabi Alonso, bro. Vinny pressing like a madman. We've seen him do it before, but still, you get me the performance he had, bro. And you know, like Vinny, bruv, when he scored that goal and didn't celebrate, I was like, bro, like this guy, he's back, bro. Vinny's back, fam. Like, it's top.
Thierry, do you hear what like Gareth Bale said, like in the interview, like in the Spurs stadium? He was saying that the reason that Xabi Alonso did well is because he did not sort out the relationship between players. Like a good manager for Real Madrid. It's not because of the technical genius. It's literally just how to actually treat their
People.
star well. The fact that he just bin off, Luka Modric and just like, yeah, let's start the game. That's bad. So I think Arbeloa, he just communicates, just make sure Mbappe and Vini happy, and then they will play their game. I think that's how a Real Madrid, manager should be right now. Like actually,
I think he genuinely, like, I agree with Harry 100%, but I think he genuinely threatened them, bro. Like, obviously the Madrid fans, they love the social media stuff. They love being on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Jude doing the celebration. I know he saw Willis's video, bro. I know he saw Willis's video calling him alcoholic. But like I was saying, Harry was completely right, because it's not really about, these guys can play football. We know these guys are superstars. They know how to play football. It's just about how to fix their relations between each other, how to make them actually gel as a team. And I think Arbeloa has threatened them a little bit, saying, listen, you guys are getting grilled in the media. You guys are never going to be a good team unless you actually help each other. Be brothers to each other. You know what I mean? Play as a team. And like you said, look, Mbappe must have listened, because he was pressing. Yeah. Mbappe pressing and tracking back. Since when? He wasn't even doing that for Messi and Neymar. It's crazy.
Looks like a man reformed. It looks like he knows he's on the Ballon d'Or tear right now. And he looks like he wants to break that record, because that record is in sight. One more game left in the league phase. We could potentially score a hat-trick in that game and then be 2 away. And then you have the whole knockout phases. Of course, people are going to say it's less impressive because Ronaldo obviously does less games in the group stages. But still, 6 games, 11 goals. You got to give the man credit where he deserves it. They were cooking. And Vinicius Jr., obviously, it got put down as 2 assists. But the own goal was because of Vinicius Jr. as well. And he also scored a goal himself. Mustard Tuano scored as well. Bellingham, as you guys said, 6-1.
He's flying under the radar, Mustard Tuano. I'm not even going to lie to you, boys. He's had a few good moments this season.
Hey, listen, I know why everyone's going blood, bro. Even flipping Ekitike going blood, bro. I know what's going on over there, man. It's a new the trend's back. Everyone's doing.
Talk about Sporting.
We're gonna go to Sporting after we go to the rivals Barcelona right now. Huh? To who?
Is Saka go blonde again as well?
No. Let's not go there. Let's go to the other side, because of the team that was they went down 1-0 to Slavia Praha, and everyone raised their eyebrows thinking, how the hell are you losing to Slavia Praha, being Barcelona? But then of course Fermin Lopez ended up making it, making it 1-1. Then it made it 2-1, and then at halftime it was 2-2. Everyone was like, what? How'd this happen then? Lewandowski, goal, bro. Fermin Lopez did what he could, and at halftime was 2-2. But then Danny Olmo with a banger, and then Lewandowski wrapped that game up to make it 4-2. What's your boys' thoughts on that game? There's no Wallace here today, so
listen. I'm gonna do it for my boy Wallace. Yeah, Fermin Lopez. This guy is a talent, man. He is a bagsman. Like, you wouldn't expect it with his scrawny little frame. You know what I mean? He's a small. He looks like a small kid, but the guy has a shot on him, bro. He's always there for. If it's not Lewandowski, it's Fermin Lopez, bro. You know what I mean? He's actually getting the goals for Barcelona. He's getting in the right positions, and he's finishing them off with confidence. You know what I mean? There's a lot of moments in the game where he could either play it out, or he can, you know what I mean, like 1-2, whatever. But he's taking the shots himself. He's taking it on his back, which I respect, man. And you need a young kid to be performing like that.
And Chelsea are so cheeky, by the way. How did 40 million? They put in a bid of 40 million in the summer, bro. Imagine if Barcelona accepted. And what
January, no?
He's probably the best attacking 10.
It was late on in the window. They tried to get him. They tried to snatch him, and then they went for somebody else.
Bro, yeah. And as you can look at you can look at Palmer, you can look at Foden, bro. You can look at even Cherky, bro. Anyone, bro, that plays in the 10 now. Fermin Lopez is outperforming them right now, bro. And you have to respect it. It's top.
Listen, that is very true. Barcelona end up winning that game 4-2. Wallace is not here to give them the credit they deserve, but 4-2. There was a slow start against Slavia Praha. Ever going down against them was ridiculous. But
is their defense a problem though?
Their defense been a problem. It's been a problem all season.
It's a big
Gerard
problem.
Martin and Eric Garcia, centre backs.
I think the biggest problem about Barca right now is that Pedri hamstring injury, bro. That's the biggest
1 month.
Because who do you replace Pedri with? Eric Garcia. We saw what happened against Chelsea. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. So it's going to be difficult for Barca to figure stuff out, and I've already called them out as a club, but boy.
And I genuinely, I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Pedri is second in progressive balls and also like starting attacks in the world right now. So taking that weapon out of your team, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good.
You know who else is not looking good for?
But
You know who else is not looking good for? The Champions League holders. It ain't looking good for them right now. But then again, they did do this last time, and they're currently still in the top 8. But Sporting losing 2-1 to Sporting Lisbon. Harry got the, you know what, Harry, you got the share. You take it away. What happened in that game?
bro, I actually watch week in, week out Sporting. I'm not even joking. They play their ball in their home ground. They always ball out. Obviously, they just still get haunted by Luis Suarez, man. These PSG mates, they always still get haunted by Luis Suarez. They got the Uruguay one. They now got another one. Luis Suarez, obviously 2 goals sending them back home. I can't lie, it's all just Passion FC, man. Like, Sporting is Passion FC, Tap-in FC, but at least we get the win. I think, PSG, they play well. Vitinha play a decent game. He just do what he does, always long shot, always trying to, bend the ball into top corners. But, Sporting don't let him do that. I still think, they're selling the best keeper in the world to City is abysmal, bro.
Yep.
Like, Brad, you probably agree. You know how good, GG is. Like Donnarumma.
Oh, I knew it was the biggest mistake as soon as they let him go, man.
20 million. How much?
26,
26 million. Ridiculous.
Do you know? I think
26 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, ridiculous.
26.
well, them letting Donnarumma go. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a terrible decision, bro. We saw what happened.
It is.
It was.
For me,
It is,
I'm
it was,
saying
it was.
the biggest problem is the replacement they got for him, bro.
But that's the whole point, that there wasn't any keepers available, and
Yeah,
they still decided, listen, Luis Enrique said, Donnarumma, he's not in my plans. Let's let him go. We'll sort it out after. And look who they bring in. Chevalier, this guy's
The Lord,
And
I
then
don't
the other
and then now, and now bro, it's just it's not good, bro. They
It's the
still
biggest
haven't.
downgrade. I
Yeah.
think that Russian keeper might even be better than Chevalier. Obviously, I've seen Tottenham play against, PSG Chevalier in the final. Obviously, we lost in the end, we fumbled it. But he's not good. Like, Chevalier is just not good. Same as yesterday. The second goal, obviously, just a regular shot. He just parries it out. He just push it out. Literally like an assist to Luis Suarez, bro. Like, that's something stupid. In the last minute, like almost the last minute of the game. So I think the defense line is all right. Pacho is selling as well. He's not playing well. But in the end, it's just a decent game, obviously, in their home ground. I think Sporting's so underrated in their home ground. Obviously, that's one of the ground that Portugal played their national game in. So, man, it's a great game. It's a great game by Sporting.
Kvara goal as well.
Oh, no, we're going to get to Kavic Kvaratskhelia. Individual
Typical.
piece of brilliance by him. That was a finish by Kvaratskhelia. But that's what all it took for PSG right now. It's just individuals that are just trying their hardest to help that team.
Agreed.
They lost to their rivals.
Mate,
They lost to bro.
Even in the league.
Yeah.
Even in the league, Dembele's carrying, man. Getting braces, doing the magic. Like, the goals he's scoring as well are not team goals.
Yeah.
He's creating them himself.
True.
Yeah, forget it. They did this last year. They didn't look great. Right now, they are into the top 8 of the Champions League. So luckily for them, even with that loss, if they just get one more win in the final game, they will secure themselves top 8. So there's still so much to play for. But it's about time we go back to the final English team before we round up the round. Because I know Thierry wanted to talk about them. 3-0 against PSV. Again, a good performance from Newcastle. Thierry, tell me about that Newcastle PSV game.
Oh, Johan Vissa, bro. First Champions League goal. Shout out to you, my boy.
Right.
I was watching the interviews afterwards, innit, and he was very emotional, innit, because obviously come from, I think, the 3rd division in France. So he's bagged his first Champions League goal about 10 years later since I think it was a debut in 2016 or something. So yeah, I'm very happy for him. He got his goal. He even worked hard for the Gordon goal as well, pressing.
First goal from open play in a year, bro.
That's my goal.
First goal.
That's my goat. Gordon,
First goal
the
from
player
open
that is
play.
better than Saka. I'll die on that hill.
So you're telling me a
Gordon
man that
is the
got
guy.
a man that got one open play goal a year?
Mums, the thing you cook Saka for 24/7, Gordon's just done the same thing, and you're just, bro.
I think Gordon, Thierry.
What did you speak? First open play and
In
what?
a year, bro. In a year.
No, he's got more goals in the Champions League than he does in the Premier League, I think, as well, Gordon. I think he's one of the top
Yeah.
scorers in the Champions League this season.
It's bare penalties, bro. Gordon,
Bare
no.
penalties.
But no, I wanna hand the last bit over to Peak Fighter
Bro,
because
listen.
a certain man scored the third goal.
Hey, listen. I've been saying this. Harvey Barnes is the best winger in the world, bro. I've been saying this, man. Hey, listen, I will die. I will die on this hill, bro. It's every week it's aging, bro. A man gets goals in the Champions League, gets 2 goals against City, bro. He's the best, bro, ever to do it, bro. I'm telling you lot right now, that Harvey Barnes needs credit, bro. Guys telling me Anthony Gordon's the best winger in that club. Brother, a man don't score open play goal for a year. Are you about telling me about Harvey Barnes? I'm telling you that right now. Anybody who has Harvey Barnes in their team, bro, will understand. But I need to give Whistler credit. Whistler's a great player.
Peak, if you're Thomas Tuchel, is Harvey Barnes on the plane?
On my life, he's on the plane. Bro, I'm putting him on the plane immediately. Bro, there's certain guys whose placement right now is looking a bit shaky. Bro.
Go on. Hit us with that.
I can't lie. Your boy, Philip Walter, bro, it's a bit shaky.
Hey, get your name out of his mouth. Get your name out of his mouth.
For me, he'll still start. But that left wing spot, Rashford, he doesn't even get to start for Barca, bro. So I'd put him on the bench. Harvey Barnes should hold that left wing. Harvey Barnes can hold that left wing, bro, for England.
Crazy.
The head of Rodgers.
Yes, the head of Rodgers, bro.
Nah.
I got plans for Rodgers, bro. Don't worry, but it's not at White on the left, bro. It's in the 10. He can play the 10, bro. I got plans at left wing, bro, for Harvey Barnes, bro. He's direct. He can finish, bro. What can't Harvey Barnes do, bro? He's an incredible player.
But now I need to ask you a question because you've already spoken a lot. We've spoken about all the English teams, right? And how they're all high up in the table. You know, only City aren't in the top 8. And
I know what he's gonna say.
Arsenal are still top of this league, right? And obviously, the league in the Premier League is terrible. So why are Arsenal being seen as the team? If we win the league, everyone else is dead. But you get me. The Champions League was still top. So is everyone else in the Champions League dead too? Like we can't.
Hold up. No, forget that. Better question, Thierry. Is Europe dead? Because if 5 of the English teams are in the top 8, forget the Premier League being dead. Is Europe dead as well?
Yeah, that just tells you Europe is finished, bro. It's just finished.
Arsenal's top of the league. Europe's finished.
No, because if the league is that bad, if the league is that bad, you also see Liverpool. I can't like Tottenham off 14th in the league. You got Newcastle who are in the bottom half of the table as well. Chelsea who have been on poor run of form. Liverpool who have had an up and down season, have a lot of draws. They've been unbeaten some here and there, but a lot of draws this season.
15 games unbeaten, by the way.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, 6 of them are draws, but I hear it. But
unbeaten,
still,
by the way.
But still, like the English is taking over the whole of Europe. But there's one game week remaining. Every single team will be playing next week. So we'll be giving you guys a roundup there. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe. Make sure you guys show some love to Harry. First time on the channel. Hopefully we'll see him again soon.
Debut.
I'm
now a Sporting fan. I'm not even a Spurs fan anyway.
He supports Sporting, he supports Tottenham, and he supports Charlton. I don't know. He got signed up on
One more thing as well. I'll say one more thing. Because we're on camera, all of us are here. I want to say a big congratulations to Peak Fire for hitting 200k on TikTok.
Hey,
big up.
So if you get this far in the video.
Oh, by the way, hold up. We also got another milestone. We hit 5,000 subscribers. We can't forget about that. We're gonna address that in the studio on Monday. Have a good night. We'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.